We made it.
We did it. We did it. Despite all odds, we made it down to the wire. How you doing, folks? This
Yeah.
is Scott Talk with Mr. Kingpin, and I am your host, Johnny Bravo. I'm trying. I'm trying to be a host. We'll see how. I might give up on this thing. Today, we got with us Mr. Paul Tucker, otherwise AKA Duck from Joystick. What's going on, man?
Here, trying to get my phone to work. So yeah, not much. There's
So,
not much going on, you know. With
yeah. So, just
have seen in Dallas. Is it cutting out?
a little bit here and there. So, what's up?
Oh no.
No, no, I can hear you. So, bear
Oh, I
with
was just
us.
saying. Have,
Go ahead.
yeah. Oh no.
No, go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just gonna say, are the shows slowly starting to get back there?
Yeah, I'm starting to see them pop up. The show invites are starting to show up on the old socials.
Cool.
My favorite bar, Three Links, they're back up and running and booking shows.
Oh, good.
So, how are you?
Good. Yeah. I got my second COVID shot yesterday, so I'm like super
Woo!
loopy today. Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm
really?
out of it.
Oh
I'm like,
man.
wow.
Sorry to hear
Yeah.
that.
It's no man. It's good to be here. I just feel high, kind of.
Man. So, yeah, I got my second one. For whatever reason, I didn't feel it at all. Like, I was just very fortunate not to have any major, besides a sore arm, but everybody's a little different. But hey, now you're
Yeah. The first one didn't do.
sorry, it's because there's a delay, so I got to account for the delay. Go for it.
Gotcha. I was gonna say the first one didn't do anything, so I thought the second one wouldn't, and then it just fucking hit me today. Woo boy!
Oh man. Well, at least you're tour ready, right?
Yeah, can't wait. I cannot wait.
So do you guys have any are you guys already starting to look at booking and things like that down the road or what's going on?
I, I we have no idea what's going on. We'd like to be able to play some local shows by the end of the summer, but who who knows? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
If it's not really worth it financially for us to go out yet, who knows? All the because we're not big enough to play the big venues, but the small venues, like they're going to be filling up soon, and like the medium venues, like a lot of them shut down. So it's like,
Yeah.
where do the medium bands fit? What's going to happen? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. What about you
Gosh.
guys?
Oh, really actually the only thing I've got planned is Supernova in the fall.
Mm,
So, other than
yeah,
that,
that's gonna be.
but I have a whole different situation than you, um, because I I recorded my album with some guys out of California. So, and then COVID happened. Like literally, I went to LA, recorded, and 3 weeks later, everything was locked down. So,
You
I
got Esteban on your album, right?
yeah, Esteban. He
Sweet.
produced it, and he's playing all the keys.
Oh, that dude is so talented.
Yeah, they just did a little write up on him. Um, I think it was bro. No, who was it? Bearded Gentleman, maybe, or um, one of
Mm.
those that did a little thing on him. Because man, he plays with a lot of bands. Like I think he did he produce Catbite, or at least I know for sure he was on their album. He did some
Oh,
stuff.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
yeah, he did some stuff with Catbite for their album, their first album. But
Mm.
man, you got a new album coming out like I think next week,
Yeah, next Friday.
next Friday.
Stoked.
So, what was your timeline? Like, when did you guys start writing it during quarantine and like did it all happen during this time, or were you guys already working on it?
I started. Uh, I wrote most of the songs, and writing those probably about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I wrote like 40 songs probably, and we just picked like the best ones, and then so we started recording in February, I think. Yeah, I think it was February or maybe March, and we tracked the drums, and then everything shut down. So we were planning on being in the studio for maybe like 3 or 4 weeks, but it turned out we were like, well, we can take our time on this one. So we recorded over the course of like 8 or 9 months.
Oh, okay.
It
Well,
was nice,
that's
to relaxing.
yeah, no stress. Like you're able to produce it like efficiently and probably you know find things and change things as needed.
Yeah.
So
How about your album? Like, how'd y'all record that? I guess you went out to LA.
I went to LA and we recorded the drum tracks. So
Mm-hmm.
it was just me on a guitar direct in, and we were just playing the tunes like live for Chris, and he was like knocking them out like one or two takes. And
Whoa, cool.
yeah, for the most part, they're unedited drums. Like they're just like the takes because we try to go for that live feel, right? So
Absolutely. Yeah.
and then COVID happened.
I love
And
uh
so we recorded everything from our homes. Like I have a little studio in my house. Nothing fancy, but it does the job. So I did all my vocals here and rhythm guitar, and Esteban did all the keys and stuff at his place, and Ray did all his stuff at his place. He records too. He was on last week.
Yeah, that Think Again song sounds great though. I mean, it doesn't sound like it was recorded from all over the United States. It sounds like a live take, which I
Oh
I personally love. The energy can translate, in a way that it won't whenever you're playing it all track and picking it apart.
yeah. Well, that I mean, I have to credit the our engineer who mixed and mastered it, Jonathan Miedles from Audio Mech over there in LA. He does
Mm.
work with. I mean, he has a lot of clients, but his big one is Machine Gun Kelly, and he has a lot of clients, but he did a great job of like capturing the tone and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
did you,
this the new Joystick album.
yeah.
It's the first time that we've had someone that has like had experience with ska bands before.
Oh,
We
awesome.
usually just go to like it's like way, but it's James Whitten. He did like a couple Streetlight albums even. So he knows how to record horns. He knows how to do. So it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, man, it sure does. Like, let me tell you, the sound on the recording is amazing, and yeah, the horn section is really tight. the record, performance wise and recording wise. It's like a super legit horn recording. It actually takes me back to the 90s in a good way.
That's a huge compliment, man. That's I love that old school. It's sad, but it's old school now. The 90s third wave stuff. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
You got Chris Casey on one of your songs, right?
Yeah, Chris Casey is on one of the songs. Yep. And
I used to be in a band with that dude.
Oh, I know. I talked to him last night. Sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah, I talked to Chris last night. I was like, "Give me the dish. Tell me all about this, Duck. What is he all about?"
Oh no. Oh no.
So here are some facts, factoids. I'm gonna see if this rings a bell. Better than nothing. That ring a bell?
Yeah.
That's all I know. I just know you. Oh, for everybody listening, because let me set up the context here. Paul is originally from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Well, were you somewhere before that, right?
Well, Grapevine.
Oh, okay, yeah, Dallas-Fort Worth area, yeah. So, Duck over here has a storied history in the Dallas-Fort Worth ska scene. And so this is definitely not his first rodeo with Joystick, because you were in a pretty big band on the last wave of Dallas ska before I was around. And that so yeah, Chris told me that you were in that band and that you guys all got together and formed Detonate.
Yeah. Good times. we did a lot. We were only a band for like 2 years, but geez, man, we did a lot in those years. It's crazy. I don't know if we told you any of that stuff. Man, it was crazy. I don't know if we did any of that stuff, but it was nuts.
Oh yeah, he told me. Well, I know he told me that he joined Detonate a little later, but that you guys had already done a couple tours, and I think he said he did 4 tours with you guys when he joined the band. And
yeah, we were constantly on the road, like always going, dude. It was insane.
And let's see, and then Tim, is it Hartman, right? Was the drummer.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And now he's playing in a big band, right?
And Fred too. Yeah, Fred and Tim.
Oh, they're both.
Adam.
Oh, the Adam Age, right. So yeah, you guys like ruled the scene back in the day. I wish I would have been here to see it.
I don't know about that.
I wish I would have been here to see it, man. Because I didn't move to Texas till 06.
Was it? Oh, how long is Root King still around or not anymore?
No, I put it in the old folks' home for now.
Damn, that was a good band.
Well, it was a lot of fun, and we had been going since 04. So,
oh
yeah, but I'm always gonna say never for that, because you don't have to, to get together and play with friends is like the most fun thing to do, right?
Absolutely.
So, as well as I do, before you were in Detonate or Joystick, you got together at your friend's house and jammed with no expectation to go do a show or record an album. And so that's the it's the fun of playing music. So I I would never say no to playing with those guys.
That's awesome.
So you did detonate, and I know you took care of like all the booking and everything for that for that band, right?
Yeah, yeah. It was a it was a lot of social media messaging back and forth, but it was worth it. We got around, you know. Things were starting to snowball towards the end. It was starting to get some traction.
Yeah. I actually watched on YouTube. I watched a set that you guys did that he sent me, where you played at the Masquerade in Atlanta. Does that
Yeah,
ring a bell? Maybe that era might be
yeah.
foggy.
It definitely was. Geez, oh. But yeah, I do remember that. Probably because I saw the YouTube video. But that was fun. Did you ever get to go to Masquerade? We
No,
we
I
did it a couple years.
yeah, I tried. I did ask the guy a couple times for Rude King to go, but um, you know.
Uh, I saw Danny them. Saw the right.
Oh,
Yeah, we got it there.
hold on. Say that again. We lost you. Say that again.
Yeah, oh, the episode where you were talking to Danny, I watched that and I heard you talking to her about it when the slate.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, you guys probably were on the same ones, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
damn, the two man, that was a band.
I know. It sucks when bands have to stop, but that's not the case right now because Joystick is rocking and rolling right now. So I have to say congratulations to you and the boys for getting on Bad Time Records.
Thank you. Yeah, good
Eh,
label.
Yeah, I mean, and they got they got a really good thing going on right now. They got a really good roster,
Hmm.
and
It
I
kind of reminds me of like Asian Man Records back in the day.
oh yeah, definitely. Like that same energy is there.
Yeah.
And actually Mike Park, he he's like all about it with them. They I think they worked together on Ska Against Racism album.
Yeah, they did.
So yeah, he definitely. I mean, Asian Man still got a lot of miles left on them, but definitely Bad Time is has come in at a good time. Oh, you like what I did there?
Absolutely.
You're gonna get the dad jokes with me. Like, I really try for the eye
Love it.
rolls. So, um, let's see here. So you guys, Joystick. Now you obviously you at some point moved to New Orleans, and Joystick was formed in 2008. Is this correct?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. We got together in like December of 2008, and I already had a bunch of songs written for that first album. So I started like showing the rhythm section, the songs, and we started learning them. But we didn't get any horn players until 2009. So it's kind of like a debate within the band. Some of us say that we formed in 2008. Some of us say we formed in 2009. But at this point, who really cares?
Exactly. And I recognize. Well, I knew some of your band members I played with in other bands in New Orleans. I imagine there's a lot of that happens with uh, a lot of bands sharing band members over there. It's such a musical town, right?
Yeah, definitely. for sure.
Yeah.
I think everybody in Joystick, maybe not Mickey, but I think everybody else is in another band
Yeah.
too. So
But hey, I
it's
mean,
fun. Why not?
exactly. It's fun. That's why we do it, right?
Hmm.
That's why we don't play
Yeah.
ska. We don't play ska for the money. That's for dang sure.
Yeah. Can't pay 8 or 9 people.
No, that's like gasoline for the next show,
Hmm.
right? Let's see here. So this is your fourth album. You guys came out quick
Yeah.
with your first album,
Yeah. Crazy.
like you said, and
Uh-huh.
now I know why.
Yeah.
Because
I basically already had it written.
I read in your bio that your first album was like ready to go within like 8 months or something. That's because you came with the songs were already ready.
Yeah, we actually went to Houston to some studio and recorded to like listen to the album. And then the album something like or something it didn't have I can't remember that. So I remember what happened, but we never have been able to find that guy ever again. So we had
Oh,
to completely re-record the album a second time. There's another version of the another album out somewhere, but who knows where.
wow. Uh-oh, did I lose you?
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, okay. That's kind of crazy. Imagine if you could get a hold of that guy one day and get that version of the album.
Pretty bad. we were all we were so wasted the whole time.
Oh, maybe he did you guys a favor and just
I'm glad we're
like
not.
put it in the in the recycle bin.
I hope he did.
He's like, you guys deserve to do that again. I'm just gonna ghost you. But your new album, I've watched all the videos several times that you have out. First of all, the videos are super entertaining. I love the one where you're doing it all in one shot. Uh, I actually watched it a few times to see if I could figure out what you guys were doing. I was like, how are they doing that?
It was crazy. We had we set up 4 drum sets all throughout this whole house. And then Clay insisted that they switch guitars in between each room too. So we were just like running around through back hallways, and then we had to like run down that stairwell while they were filming Zach on the opposite side. And our guitar player Mickey, we did like takes of it,
Ooh, how many? Wait, how many takes?
Like 20 probably.
Whoa!
And only like 3 of them we made it all the way to the end because like we just couldn't do it. And so like Mickey is like do it anymore. Video looks like I'm dying because I am.
It's funny. That's hey, if you 20 takes of that must be a workout. Like seriously, that's crazy.
Yep, and I got the quarantine body, so I am out of shape, man. It was bad.
Yeah, that's I know you were like almost tripped a couple times and you were just kind of like looking where you were going, but I have to say you got the golden take. It's great.
You can see me in one part where like I'm like not even singing the words because I'm just trying not to laugh.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
oh well.
You broke for a second. I saw that.
Yeah.
No, but
well.
and then this last video that we actually opened the show with, That's a really cool video. And I was talking to you during the video that it looked like that Tenet movie where kind of
I'll tell the director that he
yeah.
that dude Jeff, the guy that directed the video, is so talented. He uh he has a movie coming out. I'm not sure when actually. I don't know the details of it, but it looks cool. I hope I get to work with that guy on some other projects in the future because he he's got an eye that's like pretty rare. He's very good.
Man, that's awesome. So is that
Yeah.
did like Bad Time like set that up, or you guys are just doing all that stuff, like getting these videos, pounding them out?
Yeah, we got those all. The two labels were like, we need 3 videos, and we are basically on our own. So yeah, we just happen to have some very talented friends. You know,
Well, yep,
lucky.
yeah, for sure. It paid off. It paid off big time.
Mhm.
So, you guys planning to do? Have you guys looked into like live streaming a show or anything like that?
We live streamed one probably about like 5 or 6 months ago, and it was super fun. But the guy that was doing it, he wanted to keep it. He only wanted 5 of us there, for safety reasons,
Oh, yeah.
which I don't blame him. So we only got to play with one horn player, so it was fun, but it was like, it was missing like 3 of the horn players. So it would be cool to do it again, but we don't have any plans for that or anything. Um, we're mostly just focusing on promoting this album right now, but I would like to do maybe like a virtual album release show or something in a couple months.
Or- yeah, I mean, or at least like a live stream event, right?
Yeah,
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
I would love. Hmm. What about you? Do you have any plans for?
I mean, I have all kinds of plans, but executing the plans is a whole other story.
Yeah. Mhm.
You know how that is, man. It's like I dream big, but I have a tiny budget. So,
I understand.
yeah. So, my the our drummer, he's also a graphic designer, right? So I did a little sketch, right, for him to get an idea of like because I've always done like comic inspired stuff. That's like my style of drawing and art and stuff. So I did a little sketch, and he took it and created the cartoon character that's on the front of our album that's coming out. And so I've been thinking of some cool between him and me. Some cool things we might be able to do with animation and stuff like that with the character.
Oh, cool.
So,
What's his name? Pumpernickel Kingpin or something.
Johann Pumpernickel Kingpin.
Dude, awesome. That's so good.
And I'm trying to think of a way where his name is actually it's spelled Kingpin, but you pronounce it a different way, and everybody just thinks it's Kingpin. But I was trying, but that word doesn't really it doesn't work for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was telling somebody that that name is because that's the name on my Google Home. So that's my nickname on Google Home when I tell Google to do things.
Mr. King. Oh, Pumpernickel
Yeah,
again?
Johann Pumpernickel Bravolio Esquire.
The third.
I got to go back and edit that. I got to go fix that. Yeah, I'm goofy like that. I drive my kids nuts.
that little drawing though is super good, and I could totally see like a little animated music video or like even some like shirts or something with that little design on there. It'd be pretty cool.
It would be fun to do because
Hmm.
you can have the music stuff, but then you can also be creative in other ways. So who comes up with your guys' designs? You guys have an artist in the band, or what's up?
Um, our our the guy that books our shows, he he the or he might say he has a guy he had a guy, and then Mike from Bad Time Records had a guy do another design. I don't really know anyone personally, but yeah, they all have guys that we use. So yeah,
You gotta have a guy, right?
yeah,
You gotta
you have
everybody.
to. You really. Mhm.
Right on, man. Yep. Um. So, let's see here. What other stuff did Chris give me about you? Oh,
Oh no.
so this is really cool. That how is it that you are able to get the new album on two labels? Are they are is Bad Time and Stomp Records already working together, or that was just like an
Uh,
awesome like package deal?
well, we already we released our last album on Stomp, and so
Oh, okay.
they yeah the third album was on Stomp. So we finished the album and we sent it off to Stomp because they were once we released our album with them, we like we toured it a lot over like 2 years. And so they were like, oh, yeah, we want to, do your next album or whatever. And we sent it to them and they loved it. And they were going to do records and stuff. And we to Mike because he's our friend. We toured with him a couple times, Kill Lincoln a couple times. So we sent it to Mike just basically to be like, hey, we want to show it to our friends. And he was like, look, our schedule for 2021 is full, but I will make room for you guys, like if you want to do it on Bad Time. And we were like, well, we're already doing it on Stomp. And he's like, let's do it on Bad Time. And so Bad Time and Stomp, they talked back and forth for a while, and they figured out all the business side of it. And so yeah, it got released on both labels, which is pretty awesome.
That's a pretty good stamp of approval, if you ask me.
Yeah, it made us happy.
And let me tell you, if the was it 3 or 4 songs that are already out are any indication of that whole album, then it's well worth it because
Thank you.
the sound is really great. I feel like, and again, half the album we have to hear next week, but it sounds like you didn't do as much hardcore because Rude King has played with you guys, I think, quite a few times between New Orleans and you guys being up in Dallas. We've played together, I think, several times, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you guys rock out pretty hard. I'm a little jealous of your energy.
There's some heavy stuff on the album. We have a couple instrumental songs. There's some like pretty slow stuff. There's like some indie rock stuff on there. Um, I guess the 3 songs that we've released so far though are kind of on the side. But there's like ska stuff on there, some hardcore stuff. There's 15 songs, so we cover a broad range. The album ebbs and flows. It's definitely one of those albums that we hope people listen to as one piece of art, if that makes sense. You know, one music piece. Yeah, it's good. I'm super excited for people to hear it. I cannot wait.
Yeah, and actually, I think it was like a review that someone had of your album. Might have been Brooklyn Vegan, but they said it was like one of the most personal sounding albums in terms of the songs and stuff like that. And yeah, when I went back and listened to like the lyrics of some of the tunes, I was like, oh yeah, you're like you're doing some
I tried to.
therapy.
Yeah, it's the first album that I've written completely sober and like
Oh,
ever maybe. So I definitely I tried to like push. I tried to be like as honest and about stuff as possible, and I tried to like kind of get out of my comfort zone. And then like right before the first song came out, I started getting like super nervous. I'm like, oh no, shit. Maybe I put, said too much shit that I shouldn't have said. But the response has been great, and I've gotten some messages from some people that almost brought me to tears. You know, it's people are very kind, and I'm glad that it's resonating with people, and
yeah,
it's
because
awesome. It's a good feeling, man.
exactly. Like, I mean, when you get personal like that, or you're talking about your own life experience, I mean, yeah, it makes for good songwriting, right? It's easy. It's like the easiest stuff to write sometimes because it's what we're going through, why good or bad. But so many people can take the lyrics and relate it to themselves or whatever they might be going through, and then you know, it takes on a thing for them. And when you can do that with your lyrics, it's a powerful thing.
Absolutely. I know music has definitely gotten me through lots of crap, you know, and if someone can get that out of something that I created, I can't even I don't want to stop making music, you know. I can't think of anything more important than that.
Hey, Stephanie, how's it going? You got Stephanie in the chat. Oh, I'm rocking the Pilfer shirt. Boom, boom, boom. Willie ranks wherever you might be. I remember. Oh yeah, we played with you guys. With the Pilfers. You guys toured with the
Yeah, that
Pilfers.
was a fun tour. Yep.
That's
That was a good time, man.
yeah.
Yeah. Those guys.
That was pretty cool. Oh,
Yeah, Gilbert filled in on trombone on that album too. Do you know him?
yeah,
He's in
from
yeah,
in San
he's
Antonio.
love that dude. Yeah, love that dude, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was a lot of fun.
he he's been all around ever since he like once he started playing with the Toasters, because now he's like,
Mm-hmm.
or at least he was. I don't know if he still is full time and stuff, but he's in the lineup. And I saw him sit in with the Western Standard Time Ska Orchestra.
Oh,
Um, and
cool.
then he knocked it out of the park with Pilfers. Like, man, he sounded
Yeah.
like he got that Vinny sound, right?
Yeah. Dude's good, man. He's real good.
And then Chris Casey, as you know, there's the
Yeah, I forgot about that.
he also.
I think he was. Yeah, I think he was about to go with them again, and right before everything shut down.
Yep, he was supposed to do some shows with them. So look at all the 10 degrees of separation. Like it gets us all to Kevin Bacon, right?
Yep.
Let's see. Great. Oh, horn players are hard to find. Yes. Someone's writing in
True.
the comments here.
Yeah, it's probably one of Joystick's horn players.
Oh, it's Stephanie. Well, no, actually, you may not know them, but Kung Fu Sound System. You probably heard of them around. They DJ.
Yeah, the two DJs.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they were on your show, right? Or on the
Yes.
podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. Stephanie was on the first one.
Yeah, I listened to that episode. That's how I heard of them. Actually, that's how actually they're in Austin or Houston or.
Out of San Antonio, and then
Oh,
the
right.
third DJ's up here in Dallas.
Hmm.
Yeah. So if you saw that episode, then you know I was using the studio app on the phone, and it's like a podcasting app where it's a little animated face. But I did it like 3 times, and I kind of gave up on it because I feel like with Facebook, ultimately it's going to get more traction and stuff like that for people to see, and the rewatchability of this versus watching 2 animated faces. It would have been funny though. I feel like it would have been cool for us to do the animated faces.
Except you could get the little pumpernickel face on there. It'd be cool.
I got close, but they didn't have the hat. It wasn't it didn't look like it should have. So
Did they have the cane, the little cane?
no, it's just the heads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just the heads. Oh, yes, Stephanie, you do need a new episode. We'll get you back live and direct on camera.
Do it.
So anyway, is there anything that you would, well, for everybody listening out there, the album drops next Friday on Bad Times website or their Bandcamp or what are the preferred outlets for you?
I know it's on the Stomp website. Has like one variant of the vinyl, like a beer colored vinyl. Bad Time has an Oxblood variant. The splatter one sold out. And then Pook Out in the UK has some, and
Oh wow.
Punk Mart in Japan. There's some in Japan too. Japan already had theirs and are started mailing them out already. I don't know why they got theirs already, but yeah,
Crazy.
So that's the 4 places I know. Yeah,
Now,
it's pretty awesome.
any well, I know, obviously aside from COVID, but and I'm sure, the answer is obviously like of course, but you guys are giving any thought to like Europe or Japan or places like that? Have you thought that far?
I'm allowed to say.
Oh, okay.
But we got some stuff working. That's pretty. It's gonna be awesome.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much.
Breaking news. All right, so we'll be on the lookout for that information. That may or may not be future plans. So stay tuned, folks. And Brian Orozco, thanks for tuning in. Looking forward to it. I got to pick up that vinyl. I'm notorious about waiting, sitting on buying stuff, and then it sells out.
Yeah, same, same.
I'm just barely
I need
catching
to
up
get
on have you seen this label out of the UK, Happy People Records?
never.
They're they're releasing a lot of like trad ska and soul and rocksteady, but the shipping to the UK is just crazy. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's like nuts. So just recently they started like a US branch of Happy People Records. It's got like Roger Rivas has something on there. The Bandulus have something on there. Um, some other bands from the East Coast. So you guys should be on the lookout for that too. Happy People
I know.
stateside.
Do you know Chris from Ska Punk International? He's up in Dallas too. Do you know that guy?
So I don't know him, and I don't
Mm.
know if he's ever been out to shows. But recently, I think over Instagram or whatever, he messaged me and told me he was out of Dallas. I was like, oh, that's
Hmm.
awesome. So what does he do?
Yeah,
Is he doing a
well,
podcast
he
or is
used
it?
to be in the, yeah, he does a podcast. He used to be in the band back in like the '90s, early 2000s. That Better Than Nothing actually played with a couple times, but he's starting a distro where he's bringing in some ska bands from all over the world, America, which is cool because it'll be like and stuff, and it's like a lot of bands that even I've never heard of. So that's super cool that he's doing that. I don't know when it's getting started or anything, but yeah, super rad.
Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I
Mhm.
guess I'll have to meet him hopefully soon since he's right around here. I'm
Yeah,
still
he's awesome.
I'm still kind of weary of going out to shows. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
Same. Uh, I don't. There's like I have some friends that started playing shows in New Orleans, and even though I have my shots and stuff, I don't know. I don't think I'm ready yet.
yeah, and it's funny because that's like a real thing. Like people, once things start getting back to normal, I think there's gonna be like a legitimate anxiety about trying to go back out and doing things. But you know, we got to push through. But also, there's just, and I'm not like anybody who knows me knows I'm not political. I'm not a political person, but just from the sake for the on the side of health. And I'm not gonna, if bands want to start playing right now, I mean, more power to them, right? But the fact that I guess depending on how you look at it in terms of infection rates and vaccine rates and things like that, it's like I'll just say we still got to be super careful. We're not out of the woods yet.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
it sucks, man, because it is starting to get better,
yeah,
and
totally.
I feel like a lot of people are just like, "Oh, it's over now." It's over. No, it's not. It's not over yet.
They're ready for it to be over. That's they want it to be over. So there, some people are
Yes,
more willing to get on the other side of it than others. But I think we're definitely um, on the right track from the way things are looking. And like we were talking about before, venues are already starting to book shows. Bands are already starting to book. So I feel like ultimately when things get better, like for real better, like I think everything will. normalize. It does suck that some venues have closed down though. Like that's for sure.
Yeah,
Anything
it's gonna be crazy for a couple uh, up to a year, I think. I mean, because it's gonna be a mad dash of everyone trying to go on tour all at the same time. It's just it's I'm what's it gonna be like? Who knows?
I know,
It's gonna be
right?
crazy though.
Yeah. Yeah, venues are going to be booked like 7 days a week.
Yeah.
A lot of tours, but hey, that's what we're hoping for. Everything gets busy again. So, um, hopefully we'll get you guys up here in Dallas soon enough.
Yeah, we were supposed to do a short run with Mepiscopolis, and we were in Dallas, and then that, that was like the right everything, right when everything shut down, unfortunately.
Hey, we got let's see here. Brian Caramello, your new videos are great. And of course, songs too. Rude Boy Ska Radio. I think you guys are number one
Thanks,
on,
dude.
right? Aren't you guys like number one right now on the Rude Boy Ska Radio? Top 20?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know. Maybe.
Oh, obviously, you're not the one that's handling the social media. You're like, I got people for that.
I'm not very computer savvy, that's for sure. As
Rude,
I'm sure you figured out today.
hey, man, you at least you didn't give up. We figured it out. Yes, check this out. Since Brian Caramello is on here, props to Rude Boy Ska Radio. And you are, in fact, number one on the top 20
Cool.
for today, April 9th, with 7675 being the number one on his list. That's pretty
That's
cool.
awesome. I can't wait to tell the guys.
Yeah. You
I
should
wonder if they know.
check it out. I think they're out of the UK, and they broadcast. Let's see. I know for sure they do online radio, and yeah, you're in good company. A lot of cool bands are on this.
Cool.
Let's see who we got here. Bryant. Hey Bryant, what's going on? Y'all are supposed to do a ska fest up here in Dallas when everything hit and got canceled. Oh yeah, remember that? Ska by Ska West.
Yeah, I'm bummed. That was gonna be fun.
And I know Mark Kimberlin, folks. Ska
Mhm.
by Ska West up in Dallas, Texas.
Madeline.
Madeline.
Dude, Madeline just released something. They're fucking rocking lately, man. That shit was good.
Yep. I don't know. I'm sure I think they're working on something. If I'm not mistaken. But I'm sure he'll get that fest up and running as soon as it's safe to do so. And I know we've done a couple of those together. At least one that you guys played on that we played the same night.
Yeah, it's always a good time. I love the Dallas ska scene. It's awesome.
There's do you still see any of the well, do you ever come up here? Or of course not right now, but you ever like you got family up here, I'm sure.
Yeah, my whole family still lives up there. I went up in this around Christmas time to go see my mom and dad.
Right on.
But we didn't do anything. We just stayed home, but I go up there.
Yeah. Right on. Well, hey man, it was awesome hanging out with you for a little bit tonight. Sorry for all
Yeah, it really was.
the
Thank you for
technical
having me.
difficulties. It's you're about 75% um watchable, which is good.
Oh no.
You'll
I'm
go
so
back.
sorry.
No, it's all right. You'll go back and you'll see it. It's I mean, I we could definitely hear you and stuff like that. It's it's all good. And maybe another time you jump back on here with me.
I would love that.
So, yeah, man. So this is Duck from Joystick out of New Orleans and their new album entitled I Can't Take It Anymore is going to be released on April 16th. And you guys can get it at Bad Time Records and Stomp Records. So check that out, guys. And Duck, thank you for joining me tonight. And as
Yeah, thank you
usual,
very much.
hold on, let me see, because I gotta. This is the part where I'm horrible about taking notes, but I have to. I have to go through my own stupid Facebook to find out what I'm doing. Ah, here we go. I should probably copy this. April 9th. That's tonight. Oh, I was about to announce tonight's show. That's not good. Okay. Next week, April 16th, I have Nina Cole from Ska Fitness. Have you seen those videos? Have you seen the Ska Fitness?
No, what is that?
So she does like fitness routines to ska music online, like on YouTube and on Facebook and stuff. Check it out. She's actually like
That's awesome.
she's like a real like Zumba instructor and all that stuff. So she's got the background, but
Whoa, cool.
she loves ska music. She's been in the scene for a long time and out in California, and so she does like dance workout stuff. It's pretty cool. So I got her on the show next week, Nina Cole from Ska Fitness, and the week after that, on the 23rd, I got Bucket, Rob Hingley from the Toasters.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
And
that's my homie.
right on, man. And April 30th, Jeremy Pena from the Bandulus will be joining me.
Oh,
So that's what's coming up the rest of the month of April. And then
nice.
we'll get through those and then we'll announce more as the time goes on. But anyway, thanks for hanging out, and everybody, you guys stay safe. Keep listening to the music. Go check out Joystick. You can catch some of their awesome videos that are out right now, and have a good night.